Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night needing to use the bathroom? You slowly swing your legs off the bed, trying not to wake anyone, and shuffle your way through the dark hallway. It feels like such a normal part of aging, doesn't it? But what if I told you that this small, everyday habit might quietly be putting your brain and heart in danger? Hi there, I'm Dr. Ariana. For the past 15 years, I've been working closely with seniors just like you, helping them understand how even the smallest habits can make a big difference, especially when it comes to preventing strokes. What most people over 60 don't realize is that certain bathroom routines, things we've done our whole lives, can actually raise your stroke risk by over 300%. And the scary part? You won't feel it coming. Today I'm going to walk you through 5 common bathroom habits that could be quietly harming your brain and blood vessels. We'll also go over simple ways to fix them. No medicine, no fancy equipment, just small changes to your routine. If you're over 60 or love someone who is, this could be one of the most important videos you'll ever watch. Let's begin. Your future self will thank you for it. Habit number 1, straining and holding your breath. During bowel movements, let's start with something most people don't talk about, but that happens to nearly everyone over 60. It's that moment when you're sitting on the toilet, feeling like you need to push a little harder. Maybe it's been a day or two since your last bowel movement. Maybe you've been eating less fiber lately. So what do? You take a deep breath and strain. Now here's the danger. When you hold your breath and push hard during a bowel movement, your body goes through a sudden spike in pressure. This is called the Valsalva maneuver, and it can be very risky, especially for older adults. Here's what's happening inside. By bearing down and holding your breath, you trap blood in your chest. Then, when you suddenly release, all that pressure shifts, causing your blood pressure to jump dramatically. For someone over 60, whose arteries may already be stiff or narrowed, this sudden spike can cause a blood vessel in the brain to rupture or get blocked, leading to a stroke. One study from Taiwan found that 22% of stroke patients over 65 experience their stroke, either while on the toilet or right afterward. Think about that, nearly 1 in 4. Let me share the story of Mr. Harris, a patient of mine. He was 71, lived alone, and had been dealing with constipation for years. One morning, he stayed in the bathroom a bit longer than usual. When he finally came out, his speech was slurred, and he couldn't move one side of his body. He had suffered a stroke, right there in his home, likely triggered by straining too hard. But here's the good news. This is one of the easiest habits to fix. Start by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Water helps keep your stool soft and easier to pass. Add more fiber-rich foods to your meals, like oatmeal, fruits, vegetables, and beans. Stay active. Even light walking helps your digestion and keeps things moving. And remember, never force it. If you don't feel ready, take a break. Try again later. Your body will thank you. A small change in how you sit could protect your brain in a very big way. Habit number 2, sitting too long on the toilet, especially with a phone or magazine. Now let's talk about another habit that seems harmless, but can quietly increase your stroke risk: sitting too long on the toilet. These days, it's common for people to bring their phone, a newspaper, or a crossword puzzle into the bathroom. What starts as a quick bathroom trip turns into 10, even 20 minutes of scrolling or reading. But here's what most seniors don't realize. The longer you sit on the toilet, the more you affect your circulation, especially in your legs and pelvis. When you're sitting with your knees up and your body slightly hunched forward, your blood flow slows down. Blood can begin to pool in your lower body, especially in your legs. And if you already have weaker veins or less movement throughout the day, this pooling increases your risk for blood clots. Now imagine a small clot forming in your leg. If it breaks free, it can travel through your bloodstream and reach your brain. That's how a stroke can happen without any warning. Researchers in the UK followed over 13,000 seniors and found that those who sat longer than 10 minutes on the toilet had a 37% higher risk of cardiovascular events, including stroke. That's nearly 4 out of every 10 people. It might sound surprising, but even the posture you take while sitting, especially leaning forward and putting pressure on your abdomen, can slightly raise your blood pressure. Add that to the strain of staying still too long, and it becomes a dangerous mix. So what can you do? The solution is simple. Keep it short. Avoid bringing your phone, tablet, or reading material into the bathroom. If you're using the toilet, focus on the task and finish calmly. Try not to linger. Make your bathroom time just that, bathroom time. The living room or bedroom is a much better place to relax and read. It may not feel like a big deal, but every extra minute on the toilet adds strain to your body. By keeping your routine brief and mindful, you're helping your heart and your brain stay safe. Habit number 3, taking scalding hot showers. There's something so comforting about a hot shower, especially on a chilly morning or after a long day. For many seniors, that warmth feels like a gentle hug. But here's what you might not know. Steaming hot showers can quietly increase your stroke risk. Let me explain. When you step into a very hot shower, your blood vessels react immediately. They dilate, meaning they open wider to help your body cool down. At first, this causes your blood pressure to drop. But then, your heart has to work harder to compensate. It speeds up, pumping more blood to stabilize your system. And for older adults whose arteries may already be stiff or narrowed, this back-and-forth pressure puts extra strain on the heart and brain. In fact, a large study from Japan followed over 30,000 adults and found that people who regularly took very hot showers or baths had a 26% higher risk of stroke and heart-related events. Why does this matter? As we age, our body's ability to regulate temperature gets weaker. You may not feel how hot the water truly is, especially if your skin sensitivity has changed. But inside, your heart and blood vessels are working overtime, sometimes without you even knowing it. And if you already have high blood pressure, diabetes, or a history of cardiovascular issues, that extra stress could trigger a stroke without warning. So how do we fix this? The answer is gentle. Keep your shower water warm, not hot. Aim for no more than 100 degrees. Still cozy, but much safer. You can even install a shower thermometer or test the water with your wrist before stepping in. Also, keep showers under 10 minutes, especially in the morning when your body is adjusting from sleep. Start with lukewarm water and let it gradually warm up. Avoid going from cold to hot too fast. These changes might seem small, but they make a big difference. Remember, your shower should refresh you, not raise your stroke risk. Give your heart and brain the gentler care they deserve. Habit number 4, standing up too quickly after sitting or lying down. Have you ever stood up from the toilet or your bathtub and suddenly felt lightheaded? Maybe even a little dizzy? It happens to many people over 60. And while it may seem like just a passing moment, it can actually signal something much more serious. Standing up too quickly after sitting or lying down can quietly increase your stroke risk, especially as we get older. Here's what's going on inside your body. When you rise suddenly, gravity pulls blood downward toward your legs. Your body has to adjust quickly, tightening your blood vessels and increasing your heart rate to keep enough blood flowing to your brain. But as we age, this response becomes slower. Our blood vessels don't tighten as quickly, and that means less blood and less oxygen reaches your brain in those first few seconds. The result? A sudden drop in blood pressure known as orthostatic hypotension. This drop can cause dizziness, blurry vision, loss of balance, and in some cases, a dangerous fall. The Cleveland Clinic found that older adults who frequently experience these blood pressure drops have a 40% higher risk of stroke and heart attack. And if you already have narrowed arteries, those few seconds of low oxygen can damage your brain's most delicate tissues. Let me share a story. Mrs. Thompson, age 78, had no major health issues. But one morning, she stood up quickly from the toilet, felt dizzy, lost her footing, and hit her head on the bathroom sink. She was rushed to the ER with a hemorrhagic stroke caused by brain bleeding, all from a simple, sudden movement. Here's how you can protect yourself. Take your time. When you finish in the bathroom, pause for a moment. Plant your feet firmly. Take a few deep breaths. Then rise slowly, especially after sitting for more than a few minutes. If you notice this dizziness often, talk to your doctor. And it may be a sign your medications or hydration need adjustment. These few extra seconds can make all the difference. Your brain needs a gentle rise, not a rush. Habit number 5, rushing to the bathroom at night. It's 2 or 3 in the morning. You wake up with an urgent need to go to the bathroom. You push off the covers, swing your legs down, and quickly make your way across the room, hoping to avoid an accident. Sound familiar? For many older adults, this nighttime routine is completely normal. But here's what's alarming. Rushing to the bathroom in the middle of the night can significantly raise your stroke risk. Let's walk through what happens. When you wake suddenly, especially from a deep sleep, your body is still in rest mode. Your blood pressure is lower, your muscles are relaxed, and your balance isn't quite steady yet. On top of that, your room may be dark, your vision still adjusting, and your mind not fully alert. If you get up too fast and rush to the bathroom, you risk a sudden drop in blood pressure, orthostatic hypotension, loss of balance or coordination, tripping over objects, or slipping on a bathroom floor. Falls in the bathroom are one of the leading causes of head injuries in seniors, and unfortunately, these head injuries, especially if you strike your head on a hard surface, can trigger a stroke, particularly a type called a hemorrhagic stroke caused by bleeding in the brain. According to the CDC, over 80% of senior falls happen in or near the bathroom, most often during nighttime hours. Here's how to protect yourself. Prepare before bed. Use a nightlight in the hallway or bathroom. Clear the path from your bed to the toilet. No rugs, cords, or loose slippers. Keep slippers with good grip by your bed. Limit fluid intake in the last 1 to 2 hours before bedtime, especially drinks like tea or water. If you do need to get up, sit at the edge of the bed first. Take a few deep breaths. Let your body adjust, then stand slowly and walk steadily. It's not just about avoiding falls, it's about protecting your brain from trauma that could change your life in an instant. A calm, well-lit trip to the bathroom might be the small change that saves your life. Some of the most ordinary habits we perform every single day, especially in the bathroom, can carry hidden dangers, especially for those of us over 60. Who would have thought that something as simple as sitting too long, pushing too hard, or standing up too quickly could increase your stroke risk by up to 300%? But the good news is this: you have the power to change it. You don't need expensive treatments or complicated routines. What you need is awareness and a few gentle adjustments to your daily habits. By drinking more water and eating fiber-rich foods to ease bowel movements, avoiding long bathroom sessions with phones or reading materials, taking warm, not scalding, showers, standing up slowly after sitting, and creating a safe, unrushed path to the toilet at night. You're not just making your day easier, you're protecting your brain and your future. I've seen too many seniors who wish they had known sooner. Don't let that be you. And if you're a caregiver or have aging parents, please share this with them. These small changes could truly save a life. Before we go, I want to leave you with this gentle reminder. Your body is always whispering to you. It's not sudden disasters we need to fear. It's the little things we ignore every day. If this message spoke to you, I invite you to subscribe to Elderly Whisper, where I, Dr. Ariana, continue sharing simple, compassionate guidance to help you stay healthy, strong, and independent. Take care of yourself, because you matter. And the bathroom. Let's make it a safer place for your heart, your brain, and your peace of mind.